Yo, what's going on guys, and welcome back to another episode of Ballers Journey. In the last episode, Atlas drew their first ever professional match in the English Football League against Cambridge United. The Wolf, Jeffrey Kessie opened the scoring just before half time. After the break, the danger man Mark Richards equalised, sharing the points for both teams. El Capitano didn't have the best of games. There was a doubt that the Starman was even going to play in the game, but he put personal issues behind him and led the boys out like a true captain. After the game, El Capitano went to go see his granddad. He was given a package that his granddad wanted to give him. What's in the package? We are going to find out later in this episode. Let's kick things off with the next league game for Atlas, and that is away to Grimsby Town. Joe Rogan has made a few changes. Denzel Gale and Howard Ajuda make their way back into the team. Tony Robinson partners Ian Gale at the back. Atlas comfortably winning the match 3-0. Jeffrey Kessie opening the scoring in the 17th minute. Jack Samutis bags his first goal of the season, and then that man again, the Wolf, Kessie, adding to his tally with a very composed finish. Thierry Henry-like into the bottom corner, giving Atlas their first ever win in the Football League. Next game is against Crawley Town in the Carabao Cup. 11 changes made by Joe Rogan sees the likes of Eddie Allslop and Ryan Flack playing in the advanced roles of midfield. Kaka Dembele and Sam Terogbade make their way at full back, while Josh James captains the side. We have highlights from the game. Joe Carvalho forcing a great save from the keeper before smacking the post from close range. Crawley Town have a few chances, but not really troubling Max Overton in goal. Easy save there. Second half, and Joe Carvalho comes close again after this well-worked move straight off the training ground. Look at that one-touch football and he smacks the bar. Frustrating, and it just wasn't his day. I mean, just look at this chance, hitting the post again. This guy, he worked so hard for the team. But Atlas finally broke the deadlock with the guy, Josh Jackson, coming up with an excellent finish, right-footed into the bottom corner, putting Atlas into the next round of the Carabao Cup. It's not been an easy start of the season for El Capitano. With his granddad being in hospital, it has definitely affected his performances on the pitch. In the last few weeks, the Starman has tried to take his mind off his granddad's situation, but he decides it's time to open the package. To his surprise, as he opens the package, he finds a video cassette with the name El Capitan, Atlas legend. What is this? He goes to the TV and puts on the video cassette. Wow, you wouldn't believe it. The highlights of his granddad playing for Atlas in the European Cup final in 1975. Having the nickname El Capitan, he was considered an Atlas club hero for leading the team to their first ever European Cup final. Ansah, his official name, helped his family get out of the deprived living conditions they used to be in. He was the only family member bringing in any money, having to look after 7 other family members. On some days, he would bring enough food back home for his family to eat, but have nothing for himself. He told himself he will not get older without providing his family with everything they need to kickstart their life to achieve their desired goals. And his success has led to where the Starman finds himself today. A tingling sensation of goosebumps rise on El Capitano's skin as he turns off the video. Feeling so inspired, it's time to get to work. Next up for the Atlas boys is a trip away to Stevenage. El Capitano is on the training ground practicing some free kicks. Can the Starman turn around his form and get back to playing at the level he did before Atlas got promoted? We are going to find out, as Joe Rogan has put the Starman back in the side to lead the boys out at the Lamex Stadium here in Stevenage. The lads are on a good run. I think they're now getting in a flow of playing games regularly following the lockdown. Another 3 points here would keep the boys in the top half of the table, where I'm sure Joe Rogan would rather be. Let's have a look at the lineups. Stevenage keeping the majority of players from last season, the likes of Craig Smith and Danny Newton with a ton of experience are going to be the players to look out for. Joe Rogan picking a very strong lineup. Sam Bade makes his way in the side at left back, while Christy Patterson and Denzel Gell add to a very pacey front line. Both teams are set, boy! Game on! Stevenage starting off the game well, and that man, Danny Newton, forcing a great save from Max Overton, getting down low at his near post. Great save, and that is one of his strengths, shot stopping. Resulting corner whipped in, but cleared by Christy Patterson, getting up well. Howdy Judah picking the ball up edge of his box, and Atlas are looking to hit Stevenage on the break. Denzel Gell and Jackson is playing a nice 1-2, and Denzel Gell is in. He's through on goal, takes it a bit wide, but can he finish? And he buries it into the bottom corner to put the Atlas boys 1-0 up. Oh, what a break, straight from the corner. A knockout blow for Stevenage after they started so well. Quick breakaway. Jackson is fleeing in Denzel Gell, and as soon as he got past the defender, there was no catching him. It looked like he took a heavy touch away from goal, but he stays calm and slots it in. Excellent finish. Just 7 minutes in. A great start here by the lads. I'm sure that will give the players some confidence to actually start playing, and they're finding each other with some nice, short, sharp passing. Jeffrey Casey trying to play in Christy Patterson, but that's blocked out by the counter press. They win it back. Christy Patterson 2-0, and Christy Patterson bags his first goal of the season. Oh, great counter pressing at its finest. The boys have been working on that in training, and it has paid off here. What a lovely strike, left-footed across Paul Farman in goal. He had no chance. And Atlas doubled their lead here at the Lamex Stadium. Can Stevenage respond to the early goals? Atlas have been very aggressive in this first 30 minutes, trying to win the ball back as quickly as they can, and they win it back again here. Jeffrey Casey picking it up, plays in El Capitano. Oh, great strength there, holds off the defender. Out wide to Denzel Gell to Christy Patterson. 3-0, and it's only 36 minutes on the clock. It is that man again, Christy Patterson, probably scoring the easiest goal he's gonna get this season. El Capitano shrugging off the challenge from the defender, playing it out wide to Denzel Gell, and Christy Patterson, my word, look at that. 2 yards out, and he makes sure, and Atlas go 3-0 up. Coming to the end of the first half, and it has been a powerful start here from the Atlas boys. Conrad Lee winning the ball back here on the halfway line, adapting to his new role at centre back, and El Capitano finds Denzel Gale, surely last attack of the half. Patterson! Oh, what a flick to get his hat-trick, his first for the club. And he goes to Denzel Gale to thank him. It was that same combination again. El Capitano to Denzel Gale, and he chips it to the back post. Look at that flick. And he gets his hat-trick. That front line have been absolutely unstoppable this first half. And Stevenage have had no answers. They don't know how to stop it. They're going to need a miracle now to get back in this game. Fair play to that man, Christy Patterson, in the right place at the right time, scoring his hat-trick. That was surely the last kick of the half, and the referee blows the half-time whistle. And Atlas go in 4-0 up here at the Lamex Arena. The Stevenage fans are not happy. That man, Christy Patterson, has been a handful for the defenders. We'll see if Joe Rogan brings him out for the second half. He might give him a rest with all these games coming up. But we go into the break. Stevenage 0, Atlas 4. We are back underway here in the second half. A blitz of goals in the first half sees the Atlas boys up 4-0. Will they continue to push for more goals or ease up with some important games coming up? And Christy Patterson looks like he wants some more. And his left foot effort just goes inches wide. This guy is hungry for goals. But I think that's all we're going to see for him, as there's some movement on the bench. And yes, he's coming off, getting replaced by Josh Jackson. And he gets a standing ovation from the away crowd. I'm telling you guys, Christy Patterson is going to be one to look out for this season with his pace and his finishing. Let's see if that can help the boys push for promotion, as Santiago Bade draws a foul here on the halfway line. He's had a solid performance here so far at left back. It's not been a good day here for Stevenage. Can they salvage any pride? And they work the ball out wide to Elliot List. He whips it into a dangerous area. But the ball is cleared by Santiago Bade. And now it's 3 against 2. And Atlas on the break. Denzel Gale, he's through on goal. He's got Josh Jackson in the box. Whips it in, Josh Jackson! The away fans are going mad. Another deadly counter. And that man again, Denzel Gale, with a hat-trick of assists. Unselfishly finding Josh Jackson at the back post. And he gets himself on the scoreline here. Lovely right-footed finish into the far corner. There is no letting up as they make it 5 goals here, and they are enjoying it. And Josh Jackson adding to his goal tally. He scored the winner in midweek against Crawley Town, and now bagging his first goal of the season in the league. And Joe Rogan is making some changes. Francis Babalola coming onto the pitch. Can the boys score some more? Look at Jeffrey Akesi, the front man, doing his defensive duties, pressing again, and he plays in Francis Babalola, and he wants to get onto the score sheet. But great save by Paul Farman in goal. I mean, he's had to pick the ball out of the net 5 times. I'm sure he doesn't want to do that anymore. And the corner's whipped in, and Paul Farman punches clear. No more goals is the cry. But Francis Babalola does well to keep the ball in. Howard Ajuda back to Francis Babalola. Gets it on his right foot, crosses. It's cleared. And we're going to find out how long the referee's going to add for additional time. Josh Jackson picking up the ball. He twists, he turns. Josh Jackson with another step over. He bends it. Oh my word. Josh Jackson putting the cherry on top of the icing, on top of an absolute brilliant performance here. You knew exactly what he wanted to do when he got the ball on his left, and he bends it right into the top corner. Lovely goal. Oh, look at it from this angle. Look at the bend on the ball. You can tell Joe Rogan loved that one, and it is 6-0 to the Atlas boys. The referee has played a bit extra following the celebrations, but he now blows the full-time whistle. And Atlas, after putting in an absolute dominant performance, win here at Stevenage 6-0. That man Christy Patterson getting a hat-trick. Denzel Gale opening the scoring, and Josh Jackson coming on, scoring 2 goals. Joe Rogan has attended his press conference, and I'm sure he's going to give some of the players some rest as they have some big games coming up. And when I talk about big games, the draw of the Carabao Cup has just taken place, and look who the lads get drawn against. Chelsea from the Premier League against Premier League opposition. This game means a lot to some of the players. It's not just going to be any old game. There's a bit of history between the two clubs, and you're going to find out why in the next episode of Baller's Journey.